The Blood Sea of Istar, grim reminder of the vengeance of the gods. Rolling and churning angrily, these sanguine waters are the grave of many a brave sailor. Across this haunted sea, the heroes must journey to find freedom and victory. Trapped in the lands deep within the enemy's territory, the heroes must seek the shadows to evade the Dragon High Lord's cruel clutches. But fate deals them a strange hand, placing the cornerstone to the Dark Queen's defeat within their reach. If only they can capture the crucial pawn before the darkness snatches it away. Legendary DragonLance.
And we are live. Welcome, ladies, gentlemen, and others. By which I mean the players, because nobody is here live on Twitch with us here tonight. But whatever. We don't care about
catching the podcast.
Yeah, we're really doing this for the podcast listeners, because those of you on podcast are the real listeners, the ones that come out and listen every time I post, however erotically that is. And who am I, you're asking? I'm Adam, your dungeon master for tonight's festivities, and this is Atomic Peanut Butter presents DragonLance : Dragons of Faith, part, I want to say 4. So we'll say 4 ? But I'm pretty sure it is the 4th session of this. What do you think? Is this 4th or 5th?
I'm not sure. I haven't counted.
That's your job.
Yeah.
To know these things. Come on, Adam.
I really don't. It is my job, but I don't know.
You got one job.
Yeah.
I feel like I have more than one job doing this. Anyway, let's get on to it and introduce the rest of the cast. As you can see, the left side of the screen couldn't bother to be here tonight. So let's not even talk. We're not even going to talk about them. It's not even worth it. Chuck and his floods. Gaz and his COVID and conjunctivitis.
I think he flooded his own basement.
Yeah.
That's right.
Flooded the whole town just out of spite.
Yeah, just not to play this game. Wow, he just could have made it up too. He didn't even need to literally flood it, because we wouldn't have known.
Yeah.
But anyway, let's start with...
I would have known, so yeah.
You would have known. That's why he had to do
it. He had to make it. That's why he actually had to make it real.
He had to make it real. Oh, by the way, happy Pride Month. This is our second, and we are not going to be here next week. Our second Pride Month show here this month, and our last, because then we'll be back into July. But anyway, hope everybody is enjoying themselves in a safe and happy manner. Michael, why don't we go down to you? Who are you? What are you doing here?
Hey, I'm not sure what I'm doing here. I thought we were playing some other game, Monopoly, but we're going to do this instead. So
how boring would a Monopoly live play be? Can we talk about that for a second?
Monopoly podcast, yeah.
Monopoly podcast even worse. But even just like a stream. Do you think there's any out there that just play Monopoly? And even worse, like the Xbox version or the computer version of Monopoly?
Yeah,
there's a
it's
few.
huge esport in some country, I'm sure.
I mean, there's a few channels out there that I'm sure discusses the rules or something, but an actual
That
playthrough
also sounds boring.
week after
as hell.
week after week. Well, if you don't know the rules, going and looking it up real quick is easier than reading that.
It's not
book.
hard. The rules are right on everything. It literally spells the rules out on the board, on the cards. It tells you what to do.
Yeah, I know, but anyway, we're going to play this here game here instead. I think it's called Call of Cthulhu, and oh no, that's not the right game either.
I'm thinking about when we're done with this, which is going to be in the year 2035. That I would love to do a Legends, right? So we're doing Chronicles right now to do a Legends, but in between then, do like a Call of Cthulhu game.
Oh yeah, those are fun. Those are definitely fun.
Yeah.
Now you've played in a few of mine, so
yeah. We've had a lot of fun doing them. So I was thinking about that when we're done with this. It's a little bit of an interlude.
Yeah. Well, I am back to the question though. I am playing
who are you?
an astral druid, name of Stone Moss. Stone Moss is his name. And he woke up after a few 100-year nap when he went to sleep. It was just before the cataclysm was going to start. And he woke up to this nightmarish mess and is trying to figure out exactly what's going on, because when he went to sleep, his goal was to stop what had happened, but something happened with the spell and things just didn't work out the way they were supposed to. So that's what he's doing here. And now he is apparently involved in a rescue mission.
Yeah, 2 rescue missions.
2 rescue missions.
Simultaneously. Let's move on to Sedgwick. Hey, Sedge.
Howdy. I play Feldspar Keystone, the dwarf, out for vengeance, and apparently Elliston tonight.
Yeah, we are. The group, they are going to be playing the NPCs, since we are down 2 players, and they are having 2 separate rescue missions in a city full of draconians and other bad guys. So Michael will be playing Odie as well.
Oh, yes. I'm also playing Odie.
And Sedgwick's playing Elliston. And then Kemchan, who are you playing tonight?
Oh man, I'm playing somebody who's trying to stay awake.
So we already are down to 3 players. One might fall asleep, guys. No wonder nobody showed up tonight.
Isn't it like morning where you are? I mean, you should be like
Yes.
fresh and bright.
Yes, no, it is morning. There it is.
See, yeah, exactly.
What time did you go to bed, though? Like, I've seen, like, you'll text us at like 3 o'clock in the morning your time. So we playing today?
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. Well, that answers that question.
Yeah.
I am Garel, as usual. I'm also playing Ergrin.
Let's hear the voice.
Yeah, Ergrin. Yeah, I don't know.
You know what? That's as
still
good as Will
working on
did it. That's just as good as Will did it. I feel like that was...
Still working on it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm thinking a little mountain man, little Tennessee thrown in. I don't know.
We should have had Cedric do it if we were doing a Tennessee.
I can do it. I can do it with my southern accent.
Yeah. Maybe a little Billy Bob.
From Sling Blade. That was a really disturbing but a great movie. All right, guys, you know what I did? I wrote an antecedently on Dragonlance.
What?
So let's put on some music.
And I
don't know
think
what this
there
is.
was. Oh, you didn't
By the
ask
way,
me
what I
that.
put on, it's like this smooth jazz is now playing. It's
Are
a
you
good
gonna
song.
whisper it, or
It's a good song, but not really appropriate for this. Antecedently on Dragonlance. And now I need to move this to a place where I can see it. Zane, Gorel, Urgrin, Elliston, and Draconian with a soul, Odie, joined by Sylvanesti elf noble Vantellis, saved the ancient elven homeland of Sylvanesti, although it came at a cost. Speaker of the Stars, Laura Caledon, died, having succumbed to the power of the Dragon Orb and the whispering of Green Dragon Cyan Bloodbane, otherwise known as Cayenne Bloodbane. But the nightmare is far from over. The lands of Western Ansalon are overrun with the Dragon Army forces, however, and the group has been forced to travel at night or risk being seen. During their exodus from Sylvanesti, they came upon 3 strangers that were being attacked by a contingent of hobgoblins led by 2 draconians. They teamed up to defeat the evil creatures, and upon doing so, met 2 hill dwarves, a cleric named Burkel Anvilheim, shell-shocked after losing everything at the hands of the dragon armies, and Felspar Keystone, a ranger with his own vendetta against the forces of evil. The third was a strange druid who claimed to be from the past, a witness of the cataclysm, sent into the future to stop the love of his life from destroying the world. On their way to Kerr... that was... This is a separate thought. Let's take a pause. Let's take a little bit of a break.
Paragraph break.
Slow it down. On their way to Kerr, at the behest of their new companion Burke, played by Chuck, who you may remember Chuck from the first time we played, and maybe the third. So this must be the fifth, then, or is it the fourth? I don't know. Was Chuck here last time?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
It's hard to remember because he's here so infrequently.
Got like a 50% or less average so far. So.
He really does. He's batting 300, which is pretty good for the major leagues, but not great here for streaming.
Yeah.
And
you might want to consider his stipend. You might want to consider adjusting that.
I already did in the initial. We paid him nothing. And then Gaz.
I'm just like, you get paid? What?
Yeah. Gaz had a good run. Somebody just did something. Thank you, Bronar, for subscribing with Prime. They've subscribed for 26 months and currently on a 2-month streak.
Nice.
Huzzah!
Yay!
Huzzah!
Thank you, Bronar. Good to see you as always. Anyway, and Gaz had a pretty good run where he had like 4 or 5 sessions in a row. So you couldn't expect him to go for 6, right? I mean, there's no way. He just couldn't do it. He doesn't have the stamina. He does not have the stamina. He's a sprinter, not a long distance runner.
This is true.
Anyway,
This is true.
on their way to Kerr, at behest of their new companion Burke, who they've sometimes seen and talked to, the group stopped at the small city of Pashin, which is overrun by Green Dragon Army forces. During some reconnaissance, they learned that there are both elves as well as some of the city folks' children that have been imprisoned in 2 different spots within the city walls. The group has decided to split the party 3 ways to engage in a dangerous heist to save the prisoners without getting captured or killed themselves, and that is where we pick up tonight's episode. And Gaz says, heard. Yeah. I was gonna just cut that piece out and just send it to you, but send the video to you. But now that you're here, welcome, Gaz. Hope you're feeling better. And we are going to continue to make fun of you as if you are here with us, whether you're in chat all night or not.
Yes.
But since you're in chat, you could just hop on.
You could. Gaz went.
I mean, we're not going to catch your conjunctivitis.
Gaz went 4 years without getting COVID. And now
He's got
he
it.
has fallen.
He was the last of us, the best of us. Fall to this
Well,
dreaded disease.
yes. I said earlier he is a cornucopia of gross and disease. Which is how I typically think of Gaz. Anyway, Gaz, as you're playing COVID junctivitis. Yeah. You couldn't even just get COVID and just be done with it, could you? You always had to be special.
Overachiever.
Yeah, you know what? He always was an overachiever. Until he graduated college. Then he decided just to go to New Zealand and become an actor. which I guess is overachieving in a way. When you're thinking about it. So I guess nothing has changed. Although that said, I said Gaz was an overachiever in college. My classes, when Gaz and I were roommates, were always earlier than his. And yet, I got up and left the dorm before him every morning. So maybe he started to become an overachiever after that. Anyway, Gaz, as they're playing, and they're doing something that you think is a bad idea or a good idea, feel free to chime in on chat. Although there was a bit of a delay, so bear with us. All right, so you guys had a plan where you had split the party. Zane was going to turn invisible, head down, I think, to the southeast corner.
Yeah, the opposite end.
Yeah, and of the town of Peshin, and light some building on fire to create a distraction. There are the kids, which was we have Feldspar, Burke, Stonemoss, and Ergrin going to try to save. And as far as the elves, we have Vantellis, Garel, Odie, and Elliston. And again, tonight we have Michael playing Odie, Sedge playing Elliston, and Kemchan playing Ergrin. I will be running Vantellis and Burke. So you guys just tell me what you want them to do, and I will do my best to make that happen. All right, so where do you want to start?
Well, we can't do anything until the distraction is
Yeah,
happening.
So you're going to wait for the distraction.
Yeah.
that's step one of the plan.
Okay.
Have them distracted.
And then step two is improvise.
All right. So it's going to take
We're
some time.
So good at.
Now, keep in mind, it is going to take some time for Zane to get to this other part of the city. So you can...
So it's a city, not like a village. Not like
Yeah, it's a small city, large town.
Okay.
Promenade says distraction equals arson. Yes, in this case.
Yep.
Well, in any case, what other kind of distractions are there? So it is possible that everybody starts, and then the distraction helps you escape.
Yeah, let's just do this. I don't want to sit
Alright.
around. We got places to go, and either we rescue these people or we fail in the trying of it.
Yep.
That's the spirit.
All right. So Zane, and where were you going to meet afterward? Oh, sorry. Zane will say, "Once all of this is done, where are we meeting?"
Let's just plan on meeting outside of town about half an hour, actually a full hour in the direction that we're headed.
So like a northeasterly direction.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Which is
Opposite of where the
that
fire
way.
will be.
Travel a full hour and
Yeah.
then wait.
Yeah.
And whoever, and yeah, that's where we'll meet.
Bernard says, "Will he choose the orphanage or the old folks' home?"
Yeah.
Luckily,
Maybe.
Bronard, they are right next door to one another, so he doesn't need to choose.
Yeah, there we
He can
go.
do one well-placed
Little
fireball. It's
A little of both.
all right. So he will turn invisible. He has regular invisibility on, which is an hour.
So where should we be on this map? Where are we coming from?
All right. So depending on who's who, so those going after the kids are going to be on the top left-hand corner here, this road. Honestly, this is where everyone was you've had the easiest time sort of sneaking in. Now, that being said, the reason you guys chose... I don't remember why Gaz, are you on here? Why did Vantellis go to... Oh, because I know he wants to save the elves, but is he going to just put on a hood? Does he have... I have his character sheet open. I should probably look at it instead of asking somebody who may or may not be in chat still. Find familiar and invisible. Oh, he has invisibility.
That's pretty good disguise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this? I feel like you. All right. So you know what items Ventelis has? Well, this is a little behind the peak. Behind the peak. A peek behind the screen here. He has studded leather armor. That's it. Yeah.
Oh,
That's all
he
he's
should
got.
be
That's all you need.
able to stealth pretty easily then.
Yeah, nothing holding him down. I've never seen someone with less equipment. Agonizing Blast. I feel like that's appropriate for one of Gaz's characters. Hi-oh!
It's not like a warlock needs a sword.
That's true, yeah. You could just produce one. Yeah, that's fair. He also doesn't have any money when you guys try to find a ship, by the way, eventually. So keep that, keep that in mind. Did we say you had a long rest before this? I believe we did, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we traveled
all-
for a few days. too.
Yeah, so everyone should be at full hit points and full spells slots. And although the Find Familiar...
That was probably ritually cast, so...
Fair enough. Okay. Thank you for explaining how to play this game, because I do not know how to do it. All right, so you have Ventelis, Gorel, Odie, and Elliston. Oh, I think you were going to have basically Odie as a Draconian, even though he has the red dragon armor.
Yes,
Gorel,
that's right.
who looks like a mercenary.
A mercenary. Yeah. We were doing the Wookiee
Yeah.
treatment here. Yes.
Elliston,
gonna-
who's a human, you can kind of pass maybe as a mercenary. It's going to be a little tricky, but you might be able to make it work. And Ventelis as the prisoner, as the elf.
Right.
And then we have Feldspar, Burke, Stonemoss, and Ergrin going to do a little subtle movement and try to get into the area, the building where they're holding the children. The children are in the basement. The elves are in the stables by the inn. So, all right, what do you want to do first? Zane's on his way.
Zane's on his way.
You give him a little bit of a head start, of course.
Well, since the kids' place is like on the edge of town where we first came in, I think, right? So we should probably do.
Yeah, they were right at the edge.
Start that trouble first.
Brominar says use Ergun as a human shield. Don't worry, it'll come. It'll come, Brominar. Yeah, so I mean, we can also just have the other group just sort of break off and start heading down to the tavern, because it's going to take them a little bit of time to get there as well.
Yeah, we give them a few minutes to.
Yeah, I don't see us being
separate the
that
groups.
coordinated. We don't have watches to synchronize, so yeah.
Yeah. So this is what I'm going to say. Kemchan,
Yeah.
for Gorel, roll me... I'm going to say either stealth, persuasion, performance, or deception. Whatever is best for you. Or survival, even. As you're trying to blend in and...
Right. Okay. I will roll a survival. That's my best one.
What is that? I can't see it.
5. That's not good roll.
Great job.
5.
Yeah, that's great.
I would like to re-roll that.
Okay, probably a good idea.
I will, spend an inspiration on that.
At least get around the block before
Yeah.
drawing attention.
17. All right,
we
much
go.
better. Good use of a hero point.
There you go.
Yeah, so you start heading your way down, basically following that group of mercenaries that are heading south. And you're sort of...
Oh, okay. Down.
Yeah, like that first turn to the right if you enter into the
Yeah.
town.
Gotcha.
So you're not directly behind them as they've already been moving as you've been planning this out. But yeah, so we'll
So right
use
in there?
Yeah, we'll just use your token right now for that.
Yeah.
And so far, again, it's evening. Everyone's kind of winding down at this point. They're a little bit cocky because, again, they've completely infiltrated this entire city. And so far, a Draconian and some mercenaries bringing in an elf doesn't seem to, ruffle any feathers or get anybody's antennas up. All right, so now let's talk about the kids.
Let's talk about Jimmy. We need to talk about Jimmy. Jimmy's setting
Okay.
fires again.
Oh, that's Zane.
Oh, Zane, sorry. All right, so then the kids are up here where all these they look like goblins.
Yeah, the hobgoblins are. The hobgoblins are kind of hanging out in this little pen here, eating.
Yeah.
There's a building here. The squirrel looked into the basement windows, which are made of glass. Kind of weird for this type of city, but still, that's what I said last time, and that's what we're going to go with. And they are in the basement. There is a first floor and then a basement. As far as you can tell, the only way to get into the basement are through the windows or through the upper level.
Right. And the windows, are they big enough for a kid to fit through?
For a kid to fit through, yeah.
Okay.
What about a dwarf?
A dwarf, you got those barrel chests. You might be able to squeeze through. Stone Moss probably has the best chance. Ergrin, Feldspar, and Burke. It'll be tight.
Anyway, we don't have to fit through the windows. We're not trying to get in.
They
We're
are
trying to get the kids
chained
out.
up.
Oh, right.
Yeah, they went from having ropes to
They went
chain.
from having ropes to chains because Michael wanted to have his swashbuckling squirrel familiar knife in his teeth, rescue them, and make it a much more easy encounter than it should be.
All right.
Instead,
Okay.
I'm gonna do it myself.
He puts his
You can
dagger
shoot
in
to
his
the
teeth.
chain? Oh,
I'm going to
Turn
probably
into-
wild shape
into a squirrel.
into a squirrel, grab a dagger, and run over there. But
Oh.
Yeah.
then they have chains, so I don't know what to do about the chains when I get there.
and you pick a lock.
I cannot pick a lock. No, I do
Can
not
you
have
make
that
the-
ability.
Can you melt it? Can you melt it? Can you make it disappear? The lock? Can you do-
You know,
You should
I
also
not-
take a look at Ergrin's spell sheet, Kim-chan, as you're
Oh,
asking
right.
these questions.
Yeah, it's like there's not a lot that I can really do in this case with those.
Bromer says a hacksaw in his teeth.
If I had a hacksaw, that'd be great, but I don't think I have a hacksaw with me. But so yeah, that's where I've been kind of wondering what I'm going to do exactly, because
Well, we could repurpose the fog cloud and just try to get in without. I mean, people are going to be confused, but might buy us a little bit of time and just try to go.
Is
in the
it
front
dark?
door.
It's
Yeah,
dusk, so it's kind of dark, but it's not completely black. It's not pitch black out.
okay,
And they're, they've lit torches and stuff like that, and so there's some light, but
But-
there's plenty of shadow.
well, the reason I'm asking is one thing I can do is I can make dawn come to a certain spot, not a very large spot, but a certain spot. So I'm trying to measure here if it would let me.
Roll 20.
Or hiding behind here. So we could like make dawn appear like over here amongst this cluster of guys. Cause a bunch of confusion down here, and while they're all wondering why all of a sudden, the sun came out over here, we could sneak into that place. Hopefully it would pull these hobgoblins away. Hopefully
The
it would-
hobgoblins
away.
are drinking, just so you know.
Okay,
Oh,
well then they
so
would be
They're not gonna leave quickly.
right, but
I
they're
mean,
also
and
not
eating their
going to be-
dinner, but mostly drinking.
Yeah. Okay.
So they might not be paying as much attention either, but we
Right.
should. It might cause a localized distraction enough to
Slip in.
bring
Okay.
a bunch of the people over to this area.
Okay. Can we see if there's windows?
Can you please
like, on
do this in
fourth
the
floor?
Ugrin voice? Give the people what they want, Kim Chan. Come on.
Oh my god. Yeah. So,
And you gotta move your microphone a little closer too. There you go. Now you sound like a pirate.
so
Close enough.
is there any windows in that first floor there?
That was pretty good. That was pretty good. All right. There are windows in the first floor. They have like wooden shutters close in front of them.
But the shutters are on the outside, so I can
Pop those open, probably.
pop
Yeah.
it, scooch it over a little bit, gander in there a little bit.
Sure. This is by the way. I don't
the
care.
absolute worst.
It is
Billy
entertaining.
Bob
It's
Thornton
entertaining me though, and that's really the important thing. It's the
As
only
long as
reason
I'm
we play this
entertaining
game
Adam.
is for my
That's
enjoyment.
right.
That's why we're all here.
Thank you for acknowledging that. All right, so what's the plan, Stan?
All right. We do the dawn and the fog cloud and just try to slip in. How about that?
Yeah, I mean, I could put the dawn. There's this water feature down here, so I can make that brightly lit.
Okay.
You know, like all of a sudden, that's like the sun has came up right there, which should be really weird. And because it's on water, I'm hoping it would make it even more mysterious, and they would spend some time trying to investigate why.
Isn't
This
that
water
also
is lit
where? Isn't that also where? What's his name is going to try to?
It's
start a
way
fire?
further down. Again, this is just one little area of this
Okay.
place.
Okay. Gotcha.
There's a lot more to see. This
All
is
right.
this is all we have as far as
map.
map to go with. But I was hoping that there would be. Nowhere is there a map of Pashin for Dragonlance. It's not a very. It's a I don't think it's been in any of the books. At least none of the ones that I've read.
It's more of a just passing through town.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
But not here. Not for us.
Not when there's orphans to be rescued.
Do I have the Buzz? I have Buzz.
Actually, I don't think they're orphans.
No, they're not
Well,
orphans. They
they're
have
not
parents.
orphans,
Well,
no.
you
They
know
have-
what? I mean, you don't know if all of their parents are alive.
They have enough
I mean,
that we won't
the
be.
The hobgoblins are eating, so
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that's true.
we have to assume not all of them made it.
Yeah.
There were only a handful of kids in there as well. Like not all. Some of the children may have been killed. Some of them may still be alive. Some of them may have escaped the city.
Some of them may be hobgoblin munch. We don't know.
They might be snacking on them right now.
Yeah.
All right, I think I have all
Back
of
on the
them.
menu, boys.
All the more reason to go rescue the ones that are there.
And just so you
There
know,
you
you
go.
did see this group of city folk go into this building right here.
Okay.
And you know
So we
that
know
they
that's
are against the dragon armies from what you heard.
So
previously.
okay, so all right, so we got a handful of kids, a bunch of hobgoblins eating something out there, and then the other group is marching in behind that other group of mercenaries.
Right, heading toward the tavern.
Heading towards the. Heading toward the tavern, but we're going to be going past this building where the other adults are, and they are elves, or
They were human. They were human.
They were human. Okay, so Garel's group is going to march up to that building and say, like, we've captured an elf. We're going to put him in this house with the rest of the adults.
Well, that's
That's
not.
where we're.
Who are
that's
you
where we're
saying this to?
keeping
Now you know that the elves
I'm
are.
assu-
You know the elves are
I'm-
being held in the inn in the tavern.
Oh, Okay, so the elves are separate from the humans.
Yes. These humans, and again, we're walking around before, so they actually seem to be not, well, not prisoners maybe isn't the right word, but they're still allowed to go. They're probably have been found useful for whatever reason. So they still have sort of the run of the town to a point.
Okay, right, but they can't like fight back or run away because they're holding.
Yeah. So, and again, this is just 3 of them, and you figure there's probably throughout the city more like them. You also saw, or Deck, I think is Ventelis's sprite's name. Also saw that like the barkeeper was a regular human who seemed to just be working, so there definitely seemed to be people who had lived here before that are still performing some sort of service, which is keeping them alive. But they're not prisoners per se. That being said, if you figure if they get out of line, or if just that giant gets hungry, they might just go to town regardless. But
right, okay, all right. And where is Zane at this point? Do we know?
You don't know. He turned invisible and started heading.
In that direction.
And he was going around the town rather than through, just to make sure that he had a little bit. Although there's also, keep in mind, camps of Draconians and other Dragon Army forces outside of the town as well. Like, this isn't big enough to fit all of them. But he's going around to try to make it so it's less likely that he gets picked up. But he will probably find a way to cut through to get there as quickly as possible. But you don't know exactly where he is at this point because he turned invisible before he left you.
Got it. Okay. And the elves are being held in the tavern.
Yeah.
So I think, and the elves will be better fighters than the humans. So I think.
Well, some of them, yes.
Okay. So I think we should, with our elven prisoner, march our way to the tavern and see about freeing the rest of the elves.
Right. Well, that's where you're heading. Yeah.
Fight with us. So yeah. And where's the tavern?
It's not on this map that you can see. It's further south. It's in the It's basically the center of the city.
We've seen that battle map last time.
Yeah, I can show you what it looks like inside, just to remind you.
Yeah, do that. Right. Okay. Gotcha.
So again, there are streets here that aren't shown on this map. Keep in mind. So, you figure you were gonna head to the
back of it,
to the back of this, and sort of
sneak them out.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Got it.
Although the doors were over here, but you do know that there were, of course, guards. So there are weapons. In here, and again, it looks like a room. They've sort of made this into sort of like a base of operations. So there are weapons in here as well. The far room.
Okay.
And you've got a shit ton of elves.
Right. Okay, got it. So yeah, the plan was to make a hole somehow in the back wall and sneak them out.
Yeah.
And then hopefully make a hole on the other wall over here by the weapons.
Right.
And sneak those out. Okay, got it.
Or you can try to talk your way through. These are a bunch of human captains. You have more mercenaries in the bar. You have some hobgoblins in the bar. You have some draconians in the bar. You have some draconians outside the bar. You have 3 mercenaries guarding the door to the stables. You have a draconian dreadnought, one of the few draconians that I like from WotC, by the way they put them together. I kind of like this one. Then there was a few goblins hanging around inside basically supposed to be guarding the weapons and what have you. So that's what you see there. And I will show you what you saw in the basement for Michael. and his
Okay, only 3?
more than that.
Four.
Four.
4.
So there's 4 kids in here. There is a door which you couldn't see through because there's no windows in this section. There are 2 staircases.
Do those staircases go down or up?
They go
One of them
up.
must go down.
They go up. They look like they're going down, but they're going up.
Oh, okay.
All right. 2 staircases that lead to the basement. And where are
Yes.
the windows?
The windows are on this side here, next to these 2 kids.
Okay.
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 And you imagine there's probably also, we'll say, a window over here by these in between these staircases.
Okay. On opposite sides. All right. Got it.
All right.
All right. And they're chained. Now, are they chained to the floor, the wall,
The
each
walls.
other? They're chained to the wall. Individually chained to the wall. So there's 4 locks we got to deal with.
Correct.
Okay.
Yikes. And we have no thieves or rogues amongst us.
No, we have not had a thief or a rogue this entire adventure, other than when we had Sir Tasselhoff Burfoot for a while. And he's with
Can we call him? Is he perchance hiding somewhere that we just don't know about?
He is at
Can I roll for barefoot?
this point. He is on. What was the name of your ship that you took from the Behemoth?
The behemoth.
He is
Yeah, but
currently
we
on
don't
the
know if he's
Behemoth.
still on that ship. He probably stole a.
Again, we're in the past here, Michael. He is on the Behemoth heading toward Palanthus. So this is before the battle at the High Claris Tower.
Of course, there was that time when Tasselhoff was mysteriously missing for a while.
There was.
When we got to the High Claris, maybe this was his adventure.
Yeah, he's on the other side of the continent.
Yep.
He found a scroll of Dimension Door.
Yeah, who knows how a Kendra really works? Nobody
we
really
really
knows.
Kendra
Yeah.
are the best.
They're like little
If
force
Chuck
of
ever
nature.
finishes our DragonLoft or RavenLance or whatever we were calling it, I enjoyed playing Gus Blunderbuss.
Oh yeah, we haven't done that in a long time.
No.
All right, focus up, boys. Come
Yep.
Okay,
Uh,
we'll come back here to this present.
All right, so
Roll
that's,
initiative.
Okay,
so now you have a reminder of the full situation.
got it. Okay.
So you want to go after. You want to start with the kids. What are you
Yes.
gonna do? We have.
I absolutely.
So right
will.
now, the way things are, you feel like you could get to the house, with the humans in it, and we'll say there's more than 3, but right now we just see 3 people. You could. With the right amount of stealth, you might be able to get past these hobgoblins who are not paying attention. These draconians are looking out, they're not looking in. So they are more concerned with people coming into the city than they are going out.
Right.
So they are not really, and again, they're also kind of half paying attention as well, because everyone knows that Pasheen has been overrun. And really
Not
the
exactly
entire
the front
western
line.
Lancelot is, so yeah.
Okay. This is what I want to do. Ergrin. Where is it? Here we go. Ergrin is going to cast. Let me see it. Wait, let me double check what this does. Sorry, I'm just learning Ergrin. What does
That's
this
okay.
do? Maybe around 20-foot radius.
Oh, I almost forgot about the best part, but you guys will find that out later.
What's that?
Nothing.
That sounds ominous.
Okay. Yes.
Not for me.
All right. Ergrin is going to cast. Where was it? Spike growth around, like that fenced area where the hobgoblins are. He's going to cast spike growth right on the outside of that fenced area. So hopefully they won't notice it there until they try to cross it. To kind of keep them in place. So he's going to encircle.
So
the
sort of
area right out-
around them instead of in between them.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. Kind of keep them fenced in. But they're not, but you know, not like so they can see it, but it's there and hopefully they won't notice it until they try to.
Okay, I see where you're going. I don't know if that's how
Okay.
spike growth works, but I will let it go because I like the idea.
Okay.
As long as your companions do, since you are playing an NPC.
Yeah, no, that sounds great. You can do that, and I can do my daylight. And,
Okay.
And yeah, then we'll make our way over there. I may wild shape into an animal form if it.
Why don't you
so
hold
behooves
off-
you? Yeah.
Why don't you hold off on the daylight thing and just wild shape and head over to there and see if you can slip in the window?
Well,
Because if you do the daylight thing, that's gonna pull them out, and then they'll notice that they're.
If you see them leaving, just ignore it. I'm just trying to open up their character sheets. I'm going to put them back in there.
Oh, okay.
When Twaddle was over there, did the windows appear to be something that a squirrel or small animal could break through?
We'll say that they're kind of, propped open a little bit, like a
Yeah, okay.
basement window would be. So
So there's no screen or anything. So
there's
easy
definitely
to
no
slip
screens.
right
They
in.
haven't come up with that technology yet.
So yeah, easy to slip right in. So
Welcome,
yeah,
Rigger Raven. Good to see you in chat.
I will wild shape into. I'm trying to decide, would a cat be better than a cat might be better. Did I notice any other animals in town as I was moving around? Any other like general animal types? Cats, dogs,
Scorpions.
Yeah.
giant scorpions. yeah.
Rads, yeah, the rad scorpions from Fallout have made their way into this game. We didn't actually get to any rad scorpions in that other game. We have to play that game again just so we can find some rad scorpions. Hey, Chris Andrew, good to see you. We'll say that the amount of animals just sort of hanging about are probably very few. Just because they'll probably be killed and eaten, but there's probably a stray cat, a rat, a mouse, a bird, a squirrel,
Right.
Here or there. So it would not be unreasonable that there would be an animal around.
So yeah, I'm gonna just wild shape that into just a regular, average tabby cat.
Okay.
Just your average, run-of-the-mill one that everyone sees and doesn't see, basically, because they're so
Right.
average. And yeah, then I will make my way over there and slip in through the window.
Okay. All right. So you were inside the window.
And
What ab-
actually, just can I back that up slightly?
Sure, of
I
course.
wanted to still carry a like a dagger or something on the outside of myself so that the kids can get access to it in case I don't wild shape back right away.
Sure. Someone could tie something to you easily enough.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll slip in and drop that dagger in front of one of them.
All right. What about the rest of you?
I think the rest of us are going to just hang out where.
We should get
Wow.
Elliston, since he's human. He's human, right?
Yes.
To go and knock on these guys' doors if it looks like it's safe to just stroll over there.
Elliston, I believe, is going with the elves.
Or, right, sorry.
The elf group.
Now, is Odie a draconian?
Odie is a draconian, yes.
Okay. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I'm gonna mix up Elliston and Ergin's name all night.
Yeah, and they're both clerics.
But the human among us could maybe go over here and try to get these guys' attention and tell them that we're trying to free the kids if they want to come with.
Come with us if you want to live.
Yeah.
You know, we got otherwise we just gotta let the kids go in the desert and let them fend for themselves.
Yep.
Probably give them some adults to take with them.
Terminator 2000 will be chasing them.
Oh, there's Burke. Let me just see what Burke can do here quickly. Although he doesn't know that he can do any of these things. Nothing.
Sure, he can do amazing things that we don't know about.
Yeah, you'd be surprised. Nothing that's really gonna help here, basically. All right.
Probably somebody who knew how to play his character would know how to.
All right. Okay. Just because Chuck played my cleric better than I did, Michael, doesn't mean that. All right. Yes, he would do better than I would. I'm not going to say he won't, but like he can't turn himself into anything or turn invisible or anything like that.
Yeah.
That being said, if you come across a magic item, he can identify it. Or
Well,
find,
that could be handy.
he could find traps. He has Wall of Fire. That's fun.
Yeah, you really enjoyed that one.
That really pissed me off, actually. And like, there's so many of you that have it. That are really. It's what a real. You could have like 6 of them going at any one time.
Just walk around in a ring of fire at all times.
Yeah. Singing that Johnny Cash song the entire time. All right, so you're inside. You want Ergrin to try to get to that house.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it looks like it's safe enough for him to just sort of sneak over there.
You're still gonna need to roll me a stealth check. What about Burke and Feldspar?
I'm just gonna, if I can hide around a corner over here somewhere and cover him
Sure.
in case somebody tries to interfere with them, I can at least run out. That's
All right.
Feldspar.
All right, Ergrin, roll me a. We're gonna say stealth, and again, it's not that he's necessarily sneaking, but it's see if he can blend in.
I don't see his.
Move it to because you're just seeing his.
Okay, got it.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
got it.
okay.
Okay, stealth. Four.
By the way,
does...
I just rolled the first roll for Zane. While you guys were doing this, I'm not one to necessarily show you my secret rolls, but I will show you this one. Hold on, where is it?
19,
Nope.
13.
Nope.
Is it the one?
It's
Higher
the
or
one.
lower?
Yeah, hold on. I can't.
Damn
It's
it.
hard to get it.
The
There we
one?
go.
I was trying to avoid saying that, Mike.
Yes.
Don't say the one.
That was it.
Okay.
But anyway, you guys don't know that.
I have complete
Alright.
faith in him.
Yes.
The good news is he is still invisible.
Oh, that'll help, I'm sure.
Yes. That's a 4 stealth.
It's a 4 stealth. He has inspiration marked here, so I'm going to use one.
Sure, yeah, you can use his inspiration since he's not here.
Then, yeah. What's he going to do? Say no? Alright, stealth.
18 is much better.
Much. There you go.
Much better
18.
than a 4. So yeah, Ergrin is able to walk up to that house, but first let's cut to the basement where a cat enters.
Yeah.
And
I'm assuming you have a cat icon just on the fly, ready to go, right?
I can get you one. You want a cat? I'll get you a cat.
Oh. But yeah, whichever one looks like the most competent, like the maybe oldest or most I don't want to drop it before the feet of a 5-year-old. I'm looking more like for a teenager or at least a tween. that I'm looking
the,
to
the
drop that
oldest you
dagger
got
in
is a
front of.
10 is a 10-year-old who's in that circle basically.
Okay, well, I'll go up to that 10-year-old, drop the dagger there, make it very obvious that's what I'm doing, and look up at them pointedly and see if they're able to do anything with that.
Now their legs are shackled.
Right. Is legs and hands or just
Nope,
legs?
just legs.
Okay. We're trying to avoid a sauce situation here.
Too late. You've initiated it.
Yeah.
The kid originally, like without hesitation, grabs a dagger, slashes the throat of the girl next to him.
I win. I
I could not find a cat. Oh, here's a cat.
So yeah, so I'll drop that there, kind of look up at it pointedly, and then kind of like start to inspect the shackles that are holding him, trying to get an idea of what could be done.
All right, see if you can move your cat around.
Sure. Yep.
Okay.
So yeah, that's what I'm doing. Then I'm just kind of inspecting those shackles, trying to determine what I might be able to do with those.
Yeah, and they're saying, "What is that a cat? Oh yes, a kitty cat with a dagger has come to save us."
Yeah. So what do I see with the what do I see with the
Guys.
with my inspection?
Again, you see iron shackles.
Okay.
So now it may take some time, but you figure you might be able to, speaking of saw off the legs of the children. The feet
Yeah,
of the
no,
children.
I would not be.
But with a dagger, it's going to take some time, and it will be painful.
I would not be attempting that. No. Although I could revivify them. You know, I could kill them, get them free, then revivify them.
All 4 of them.
Well, it takes time.
Do one a day.
Yeah.
Promenade says instant regret in trying to save the children.
win.
And then the
Right now, what I'm doing, basically my goal right now is reconnaissance. And if a person comes, I can, I'm a cat. I can escape maybe out the window yet. I'm not as dangerous, probably. That's why I'm staying in cat form. If I don't see anything that immediately obvious that I can work on, I'm going to start heading upstairs. Is the door to the upstairs open or shut?
It is. It's sort of ajar, we'll say.
So can I push through it as a cat?
Oh yeah, as a cat you can sneak through.
Okay.
You wanna
So I
go-
slink through and I start looking around, trying to investigate or see where the keys might be.
So you, which
Avoiding all of them.
staircase did you walk through? First or the second?
I'm gonna say I would probably have went for the one in the corner
To
to the left.
all the way to the left.
Yeah.
So that brings you here, cat. Oh no, I gotta put this fucking cat. Hold on. Let me get your cat. Copy.
This is why I went with cat and not squirrel, because a cat
Yeah, I appreciate
house
that.
would be
Thank
a
you.
little
Yeah.
bit more.
You'd still be using the cat icon regardless. Yeah. All right, there's your cat. Hopefully you can still move him.
So yeah, so just kind of, I guess.
And
there's
both of
2
these doors are ajar, by the way. So I mean,
So I just kind of like poke my nose out of this bottom one here and just kind of look.
Yeah, and you see some hobgoblins just chatting away.
And then I would also kind of look through the top one just to get an idea what's going on.
Yep, you see this guy getting a little snack.
Okay, I'm going to assume that the cook is not going to have the keys, so I'll just kind of slip out the bottom
Okay.
and just start making my way around.
All right.
Just watching, looking.
Roll me a stealth check.
Okay. And I'm not sure if cats have any extra stealthing ability, but as I look for, because I don't, my straight up stealth is awful, but
Yeah, you'd be using the cat stealth, which is what? Monster Manual or Player's Handbook?
I'm not really sure.
Let's take a look. Wizards of the Coast, if you'd like to be a sponsor, we'd love to have.
And I
think
found
it's
it
the
on
Player's
roll
Handbook.
20.
It should be one of the.
There you
players,
go.
but-
On roll 20, keen smell, advantage on wisdom checks rely on smell.
But Dex +2, so
Looks like stealth is a dex, so give me getting a +2. Yeah, so that would be a 7, so a 9, basically.
only 2 of them notice you. And it's these 2 that are. Put yourself in the other side of that door, if you would.
Okay.
It's these 2.
Oh, I can't. Oh no, there we go. I
I was gonna say, I hope these doors
are.
aren't locked. Like, was that in? What was that in?
Oh, that was in
Cyberpunk.
Cyberpunk.
Yeah.
Join us Sunday in your mind's eye as you
Yeah.
imagine we're playing Cyberpunk.
On our own, without you.
Not for
Yeah,
your
without
amusement,
you.
but for our own amusement. Yes. Yeah, so those 2 look up and say, "Oi, what's that cat doing there?" "Oh no, but I'm getting a bit hungry."
Okay.
Boy.
And they start heading toward you.
I'm gonna head towards this other set of doors.
Which set of doors?
This other door over here.
All right, so you make a
Start heading
break
this
for
way.
it.
Is that door shut? Open?
It's open.
Then I'll just slip on through.
Hey,
And I see there's a stairs going up. I think I would head up.
all right, that just goes to an attic. I do not have a map for that. It's basically
Attic full of junk.
no, there's really nothing in it. Well, let's say, roll me. What are you looking for? Let's see if it's there.
I just want a place to hide for a while, until they get bored and wander off.
Sure, roll me another stealth check, and let's see what could be there based on your roll.
So that would be 3 plus 2 is 5. So getting the bad rolls here.
Yeah, so
This cat sucks.
Yeah.
it's basically an empty attic. So you're like sort of hiding in the. This cat sucks. You're hiding in the corner. The sucky cat is curled up in the corner as these 2. Well, actually, really just one of them because he wanted to eat you. Makes his way up there.
Okay. Was there any windows up there? Or?
No, there's like basically like one of those little exhaust, spots where if you bash it really hard, you might be able to get yourself through, but it is high up, so you're going to need to jump at an angle that also has enough force to bash through it, which is not going to be easy.
Okay, well, my goal is to kind of inspect these people, so maybe I will, and instead of trying to hide then if there's nowhere to hide, he pops in, I'm just going to slip right out behind him and head back downstairs.
Oi, I was gonna eat you. Please. Yeah, kitty, kitty, kitty. Psst, 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 psst. Yeah, kitty, kitty, kitty.
And he's going to head back down. So where are you going now?
I guess I would go into this room over here.
All right, you move into that room. You do see what you see there. I don't know why I can't move this.
Does anybody look like they're in charge? That's who I'm looking for. Whoever would have the keys is kind of who I'm looking for.
It's roll me straight up intelligence. This is your intelligence, I'm guessing, not the cat's.
Yeah. Oh, my word. 3. By the way, if I had advantage, I'd have a 20.
Yeah, but you don't.
Fucking nuts.
It is really
That's
hard.
with all of these rolls. If I had advantage, they'd be perfect.
It's really hard to say. None of them look like they're really. I mean, some of them look like they're higher rank than others, But you can't really tell who's in charge or who would have
Okay.
the key or anything like that.
So no one has the key obviously hanging off their belt.
No,
or
there's not just
slapping
one
around.
dangling down. In fact, there's 4 of them that have like one of those huge key rings that have like
Yeah.
16 keys on them, 20 keys.
None of them are like glowing red that I should just go click on it and see what happens.
No, this is not the Curse of Monkey Island. Great game, by the way, if you have not played it.
Okay, well, that's kind of what I'm doing is kind of just creeping around, inspecting these hobgoblins, looking for the key. And if I don't see
this
the key,
guy's
I'm
going to
gonna...
keep following you, looking to try to eat you.
Okay.
The other's like, who let that cat in there? I'm allergic. And he starts sneezing.
All right. Well, if I don't find anything else, is this back door over here open?
No, that's closed.
Okay. I already have the windows open up here.
Roll me a percentile. High or low, you tell me.
Oh, let's go high, because...
We're going to say
Why
60%. 60% chance.
Oh, 50.
Oh, so close. So close. Yeah, none of the windows are open that you can easily climb out of.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to lead this guy back down to those kids. That sounds like an incredibly bad idea. So...
And this guy's continuing to follow you around.
So I just keep on slipping around, I guess.
All right, we're gonna make dexterity checks basically as he's trying to grapple you.
Okay.
17,
Oh boy.
which seems impossible for you to overcome based on
That
your
seems
rolls.
impossible. 21!
Oh, you did it!
Nice, nice.
When it counted, you did it.
Maybe
Yes.
This cat's not so bad.
All right,
Yeah.
so you are continuing to elude him, and he's getting annoyed.
Okay.
All right, so let's cut back to Ergrin at the house.
Knew I should have went mouse.
All right, so Ergrin, you are able to sneak your way over to that house with the people in it.
Okay.
Move you down here.
So I'm what, down there?
Yeah, this is the door.
Okay.
What are you gonna do?
And all right. So I'm assuming it's unguarded since they're allowed to come and go.
It is on. Yeah, what you see is what you get here in this part.
Okay.
Of the,
All right. I'm just gonna walk in.
okay. All right.
Because if anybody does see me, all they're gonna see is another human, right?
Right.
Walking in.
Yeah.
Seems reasonable.
It's yeah. It's a pretty solid plan actually. And they're in there. Oh, who are you?
You can just stay calm there, young lady. I'm here to help.
I'm a man.
man.
I'm slight of frame, but I'm a man,
Oh.
and I have long hair and like to wear blush. What is it to you?
It's fair. It's fair. Sorry. I'm assuming stuff. But anyway, my name's Ergrin, and me and my friends are here to try to free the town, so to speak.
Free the town? How can you free
no.
one person freeing the town of
I said
all of these dragon armies?
I'm not alone. Not alone. Don't you worry about that.
Oh, you have an army with you.
There's some of us here. It's a small band of us. Don't get your hopes up.
Well,
But,
wait a minute, so are you going to save us, or aren't you?
We're working on getting the kids out first, and then we figure we get you out.
Chris Andrews says, you know your party is getting to a very high level when their plan starts with, okay, so I'm just going to walk in.
Yeah.
You'd be
Yeah.
surprised how often it backfires.
Yeah.
I mean, works flawlessly.
Works.
So wait a
Hey,
minute.
it's working so far.
You know about the children.
We know about the kids. One of my compatriots is working on getting them out as we speak. But as soon as they're out, we gotta run for the hills, so to speak.
Well, there are. You know about all the hobgoblins guarding them, of course.
Yes. They're, don't you worry.
Like the
they're
ones
not-
inside as well.
And Ergrin's just like thinking to himself, no, I didn't think of that.
Oh shit.
Oh, shit. Oh, they're a clever bunch, don't you worry none. But you just be ready. You just be ready to run when you hear the signal.
What is the signal?
You'll know it. And he just walks out.
What the wait a minute. Oh.
And then he's outside the door going, boring conversation anyway.
And he turns to the lady and to the other guy and he says, oh, now I feel we're in more danger than ever. And with that, we're going to take a quick break. Ergrin John Wayne is what Bromenard says. Anyway, thank you guys for hanging out with us on D&D Fridays for Atomic Peanut Butter Group presents Dragonlance: Dragons of Faith. What are we up to?
Faith.
I don't remember what it is. Hold on.
Destruction.
It is Faith. I was right. I shouldn't second guess myself. I know what I'm talking about. I'm the DM of this goddamn game.
That's right.
Anyway,
You act like it.
take two. Thanks for hanging out with us on D&D Fridays. This isn't live, right? For Tommy Peanut Butter presents Dragonlance: Dragons of Faith, part 4 question mark, because I still haven't figured that part out either. Anyway, don't go anywhere. We're going to be right back. You're not going to want to miss what happens next.
Party wipe.
But we'll be right back. And we are back. Welcome back, ladies, gentlemen, and others, to a special Pride Month edition of Atomic Peanut Butter presents DragonLance : Dragons of Faith, part. Shit, I still didn't look. 4 ?
Four. Doesn't really matter. It's like,
No,
well,
it really doesn't. Although I can see right here. It is part 5. It's actually part 5.
Oh, look at that.
question mark. No longer.
No, yes. Let's cross out that question mark. It is part 5. I was wrong this whole time, which makes more sense because I knew Chuck was here twice, and I still knew that he wasn't here most of the times that we've played. So now it makes sense. Anyway, Chuck not being here notwithstanding, the rest of you are, well, besides Gaz, who couldn't bother to be here tonight because of multiple illnesses.
Only 2. It's not that many.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
And it's not like we're gonna catch him. I don't know what the problem is.
No, no. He could have.
I mean, he's not gonna. The people on the podcast aren't gonna get sick because he's sick.
Yeah, just because he doesn't feel well. You know how many times I played? I had COVID, and I ran this game having COVID.
Right.
Twice, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, we are back. Thank you for hanging out with us, as always. Let's get back to the battle map. So, we're actually going to go down, cut to the tavern people. You guys are able to make it to the tavern. You're at the back of the tavern. There are... Who's over here? We've got Ventelis, Gorel, Odie, and Elliston.
Okay. Where should we be on this map?
You tell me where you want to come up. I mean, you're basically coming from the north.
The backside, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do when the Draconians come for you?
Find out in about 5 minutes.
Well, I think maybe I should just walk right in there and maybe see if we can clear the path.
Okay. You... Clear a path.
I can tell
Well,
them that they're needed elsewhere.
Now keep in mind, Odie, you still have red Dragon Army uniform. This is a green Dragon Army occupied town.
Okay, so they probably wouldn't care too much about what I have to say.
No. But...
You can ask to see the manager.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can I see your manager? Just no. Your manager right now. No more words from your mouth other than yes.
Michael is a really great Karen. Now you could try to find another Draconian and take their uniform.
Do I see one back here?
Sure.
Any of them out for a smoke break by themselves?
Roll me a d6. You see 3 of them out here.
Okay, that's a lot of them. I kind of look over at the others. What do you think?
Oh, we could take them. Gorel's like, yeah, we could take them. Definitely.
I mean, can we take them quietly without attracting attention from others inside? Is the question.
Sure.
Romanard asks, are they pissing? Of course they are. They're Draconians. We've established that
That's all they
have
do.
very weak bladders.
All right. Well, get your Vorpal sword ready to throw it.
Let's see. And just in case, Elliston can cast Aid before we do anything, just to give this group 5 extra HP.
Look at this. Sedge is already playing Ellison better than I am.
Look at that.
And playing Ergrin
I
better
like
than you, by the way. That's...
It sounded good, so I looked up what it was.
There you go. 5, you said?
Yeah, I believe so. 5
Awesome.
5 max HP per an hour, I think.
Thank you.
All right. So, I'm going to let you roll. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're not going to put an Arak in there. Each one of you gets to roll me a D4 to determine what kind of draconian you spot. And tell me what it is, because I don't have that sheet open.
I rolled a 2.
I spy with my little eye a 4.
I rolled a 3.
So 2, 3, and 4.
I'm really disappointed. Because those are the easiest ones.
Nice.
You have a Boz, a Bozak, and a K-Pack.
Nice.
And unfortunately, you missed the Sivak, who was number 1, and is no joke. Now, these guys certainly all have their... I mean, the Boz are basically jokes. K-Pack is open. Bozak. None of these guys are super tough, but they're each in their own way annoying.
Can we get just one of them, or are they all 3 together?
They're all together. They're basically... They've been drinking at the tavern. They've got their arms around them. They're singing New York, New York, and urinating
Hey, I'm going
into the
to
bushes.
make a very attractive draconian using that silent image.
Okay, explain to
Misty
me.
Vision.
Okay. Are you like a male or female? Because there's
Well,
no such thing as
mean-
a female draconian at this point.
So I'm just going to make what I as a draconian would consider to be a very attractive draconian.
Okay.
And since there are no female draconians, obviously I'm making a male draconian.
All right.
And I'm going to put that and it's a silent image.
What I'd like to know, what does Stone Moss, new to this world?
Oh, this is Odie.
Oh, that's right, it's Odie. What does Odie consider a good-looking draconian? Like,
Well,
what
someone who looks
attributes?
Someone who looks similar
Is he an ass
to
man?
Odie, of course.
Well,
Or the tail man.
Of course you need a good tail.
Yeah.
I mean, you get your
Alright.
tail, you curl your tail up with another draconian, and
yeah,
you
no,
got
that's
it's
that is the way you do it. Yeah,
very nice. Yes, very comforting.
it's like they're like seahorses.
Yes. So yeah, that's what that's what I'll actually do, and I'll put it a ways away from them and looking towards them, like, you know,
Okay.
with a come hither look, like, come here, got something to show you.
Yeah. So they've got like one hand on the back of their head, one hand on their hip.
Right, yep. And that tail, of course, is curled up.
Oh,
and
of course.
Hey,
Of
it worked for Bugs Bunny,
Yes.
right?
Oh, he's waving with the tail.
Yeah,
Like,
that come hither tail motion. We've all seen it. Man, that's not what I was expecting. Okay, so now what kind of draconian is it? What is Odie?
Bozak.
Bozak. So is it a Bozak?
Yeah, probably a Bozak.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna make some wisdom rolls. K-Pack. I should move to that screen so I can see it. 13. Bozak. 8. And where's my Boz?
Spell save DC for Odie is 13, it looks like.
Okay, thank you. These guys are drunk. Where's my boss? Oh, here it is. I have too many sheets open for bad guys.
Bazak in chat. That's pretty good.
11. So there's one who, because he's drunk, is sort of like, man, I've seen better. The the other two are quite smitten.
As well, they should be.
Yeah. So Bromenard says, think Bodhi made a Bazak. Draconians attracted to lizard men. That's a good question. There are no lizard men in this world, so we'll never know. And then Chris Andrews says, if I learned anything from Bugs Bunny, an attractive draconian is just a regular draconian with long eyelashes. Pretty much.
Pretty much, yeah.
Uh,
Or with dinner plates smacked in your mouth somehow, and then lipstick. I don't know how that works.
Yeah. So anyway, so they're definitely focused on this as they're still,
Okay.
arm on the shoulders, swaying and peeing and singing New York, New York. It's a hell of a town. Bronx is up.
All right, so there's,
Looks like
there's
an apparently
three of
just-
them and 4 of us. So 3 of us just grab them and put our hands
Yeah.
over their
Well,
mouths.
yeah, and I'm
while
hoping
Corel
that
kills them.
they'll, go towards my image, because apparently I can just cast it at will. So I'll just keep kind of casting it a ways away from them. So, will of the wisp, basically, until I get them into our trap spot.
So yeah, so basically, the K-Pack stays where he is. He's like, we got an open bar. I'm like, fuck you guys. The other two, the Boz and the Bozak, will follow and
Okay.
that thing out of
So
there.
the one that's not into it, is he like
It's
leaving?
this guy right here.
Is he leaving?
Yeah, he's gonna
Is he
head
going-
back. Yeah,
All right, I say let him go.
and these two are heading up and following wherever the.
Right.
Yeah, just far enough away that it's, it kind of, it's just like maintaining at that just far enough away distance where they keep following.
Right. So now, who are you going to go after? The 2 or the 1?
It wasn't one of them a Bozak?
There is a Bozak.
That's who we should go after.
All right, the Bozak is with this Boz, entranced by the beauty of this mysterious, hunky draconian.
All right, good enough. Let's
Okay.
Grab him.
let's
Grab
grab them. Those of you who aren't involved in the.
All right, so explain how you're grabbing them and what we're gonna do. Should we go to
Well-
initiative? It sounds like we should go to initiative.
I don't know.
All right.
I mean, I would try to sneak up on him and
Yeah, I'll grab him and.
Yeah, you
then
guys
Corel
will
just
get
put
a
sword in him.
yeah. You guys will definitely get a first attack before initiative.
okay.
Let me just put this in there. And
Yeah, and the image, because I can make it appear like it's walking as it's moving from place to place. I definitely do that and continue the, the come here gesture and so forth.
right,
It's actually
Yeah.
kind of a neat little ability and spell.
it is, and handy in this situation.
Yes.
All right, so you've got these two. This guy's wandering away. All right, so who's doing what? You guys each get an action before we go to initiative.
All right. Gorell wants to sneak up behind this guy, and honestly, I think he's just, with his Vorpal sword, he's gonna lop his head off.
Well, you have to attack him first and get a 20
Yeah.
for that to happen.
Well, yeah.
It's called confidence.
I'm saying that's my plan.
And you will get advantage because this is a sneak attack, we will call it.
Right. All right.
'Cause
Prize
I am-
attack.
What? You know what? Now you don't get it. Although you are
All
the
right.
Dungeon Master translator, so I guess that was within your rights to. And then Kim Chan, if you could show off your T-shirt, you have to go higher a little bit on it. You're sleeping with the Dungeon Master, so that's why
That's
Kim
right.
Chan gets benefits that the others don't.
That's right.
Cedric is just a player. He's just playing the game.
Yeah. I'm just
player.
here, man.
Yeah.
All right. So I will attack with my Vorpal sword then,
All right.
two-handed,
With advantage.
with advantage. It's 13. Oh no, it's not rolling advantage. Here we go.
Try again.
And
29.
That
29.
has to be so close to that. An 18. Yeah. All right. That hits certainly.
all right. And damage. I'm just going for the beheading. 12.
All right. You have another attack, I imagine.
Yes, I
Also
do.
with advantage.
Here we go. Two-handed.
So close, but yet so far away.
Another 29.
That'll hit, but no lopping of heads.
So 12 damage on that first attack. 17 on the second.
Oof. It's also very close to killing him, but not quite.
Oh my god. I don't want to burn an action surge already.
Well, the rest of us get to jump on him too. Right?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
There's one other boss too, right?
There is a boss.
So we can't forget about him. Best
Elliston
of
will.
both of these were taken out quietly.
Yeah. Elliston will try to grab the other guy and just like muffle him, while
All right,
Corel
so-
does the dirty work.
So that's going to be.
And I can definitely swing a sword here. I'm just concentrating. I don't have to concentrate. Well, I'll continue concentrating because there's no reason
No
not
reason
to.
not to. There's basically contested strength rolls for athletics, because we don't have athletics, I don't think, for these guys.
No, they should have stats.
Yeah. And his dex is not as good as his strength for the boss, so
That's the same for either way. So
You-
14.
I don't know why mine just rolls to me. I have to change that. But anyway, I have 11, so Elliston is able to overpower.
Just from behind, just hands over the mouth.
We'll put him there. It is able to at least, shut him up as the everybody else is doing their rest. Anybody else hasn't gone yet?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and swing my sword on that Bozak.
Alright. Over here.
And I get a advantage.
Yes.
All right. 13 probably isn't going to do it
That
either.
is not going to do it. You have 2 attacks, though.
I did, but I do see that this character has some inspiration points, so I'm going to burn one
Might as well, yeah.
and do it again. 17.
Yes, that'll hit him. Actually, it'll hit
Alright,
both of them, because I think the other guy's is 17 it is, yeah. Yeah, he's dead.
Sure, what's going on?
He's
Oh,
dead.
my spine.
His skeletal remains explode.
Of course.
Oh, I
Every
always forget
creature
about
within a
that.
10-foot radius must take a DC 12 dexterity saving throw or take 3d6 points of damage or have as much on a successful save.
Well, I got a 20 on my dex save.
Nice.
I got not a 20.
Dex save. Hold on. Corel.
It's either 13
Oh,
or
it's
6.
Still half damage.
I gotta do my
Ooh,
boss.
11. 11 for Gorel on that dex save.
Well, there went that those
Buzz
temporary
missed.
hit points, but we had temporary hit points, so
You did. The boss missed, though, so he's down 13 hit points with nobody hitting him.
Yeah. Oh, that was the damage, 13?
13
I
or
didn't make it.
6 if you made it.
No, I did. I
Brownhead
didn't make
says,
it,
I've
so
been in this
13.
exact building in a different world. I just recognized it. Yeah, this, I don't know where I got it from, but it was some
I
Roll20
think you said you've
package
used
that's
this
on here.
before.
Well, what it is, there's this builder who kind of like hops from world to world, dimension to dimension, same exact blueprints.
It's a
And he'll
prefab.
put up a whole bunch of these taverns.
Yeah.
Before you know it, your whole neighborhood, it's exactly the same. It's just each one's flip-flopped.
We actually
Yeah.
had this same
It's a chain
tavern
restaurant. Yeah.
in Palanthus when the group first got there, and that's where what was his Will's? It's not Alistair. What was his name?
The sign outside this tavern says Starbucks. One on every corner.
I can't think of it now. Algorithm?
Shit, what was his name? Anybody remember when Will's? This is what happens. You're dead to me, Will. You saw your characters when you leave. Alphasian, thank you, bro.
Alphasian, that's right.
Alphasian, that's it.
Where Alphasian died was in the same man. But in a different city. Again, these are a dime a dozen. They're everywhere.
Yeah.
In
Yeah,
this
this is
world and others.
This is just a chain.
Yep. All right, now I guess we'll go to initiative. Although we just have one dude left and he has 9 hit points.
Well, hopefully we all roll high
Oops.
and he rolls low.
He got an 11.2, but I did not put up the turn order. There we go. All right.
Ooh, Odie did not do well. A 5.
Elliston
Elliston's ready.
Elliston is ready to play.
Goral
got
is got an 11, the same as the monster.
All right.
You know, when I DM and if the player and the monster have the same initiative, I always let the player go first.
Right, but the
just
monster has
throwing that out.
11.12, and Gorell only has an 11.
Right, but Gorilla probably doesn't have that extra feature turned on to give him his
Right,
death.
That's true.
That's not the Draconian's fault.
Quick, turn it on.
All right, Elliston is first. Right now, he is grappling this.
Yeah, I think he just wants to continue doing that as well.
All right, so continued
Another-
strength.
Well, only a 9 that time.
18 for me.
Uh-oh.
He'll break free.
He does break
Unless you
free.
burn some initiative or inspiration.
I don't know if
Uh,
he doesn't have any because he's
I
an
don't see
NPC.
anything on here. It
Hmm.
says it does.
I can give him one, right?
Sure.
We've done
Yeah,
that.
we've
before.
done that before. Yeah, you
I
can-
could use one
Yeah.
from Feldspars, yeah.
I'll give you one of Odie's inspirations.
You're very cavalier with Odie's inspiration.
Yeah.
Smoke him if you got him.
You know, these are given to us by the viewers.
This is what
to
happens when
enhance
Cody
the
doesn't
game.
play. Yeah.
15.
Still
There you
less
go.
than 18.
Still less than 18.
Yeah.
Want
It's
another
only
one?
a
better.
+1, so
He's
Oh,
putting
that's
up a
a tough.
fight.
It's gonna get free, but
But he's putting up a bigger fight now.
Yeah.
So that's good.
yeah.
All right. Well, he's free, and he is going to turn around, and he is going to attack Elliston.
That's fine. As long as he's not running away.
Yes.
He's too drunk to do something intelligent like
Yeah,
that.
that's part of the problem. A 19, which will hit, I imagine.
yeah, armor class 12.
Yeah, for 7
Says no
slashing.
armor. 7 points.
And then 18 for another 9 piercing with a bite.
Okay, so Elliston's half health.
And he says, "Hey, Chris Andrew cheers 300 bits to Sedge for 3 inspiration points, which you can
Nice.
use for either Feldspar or for Elliston. It's up to you." And he yells for the K-Pack to come back. "I'm being attacked! Bozy is dead!"
Bozy.
That's right, his name is Bozy Bozak.
It's really hard not to say Bozak Horseman.
I know. It is. I still have not seen the last. I went through all seasons except for the last one, and I could not. I don't know why I haven't watched the last season. It was, I don't know, very funny and very depressing, and I think the depressing part just got me too much.
Got a bit much.
Yeah. But one day I'll go back to it. All right, so this guy's going to come back into the initiative.
Now you're getting that other guy out. All right.
Well, wait. So that first one that Gorell attacked, is he dead?
Oh, he's dead, yeah.
Yeah, that's right. He's dead. All right, he blew up. Right. Okay.
Yep. All right,
so
it
there's
is
that one.
Gorell's turn.
All right. So this guy's free now, so I'm just gonna straight up attack him. Vorpal sword, two-handed. 16 hit.
Yes, I believe so. No, it doesn't actually.
Ah,
Close. One might say you're one off.
one might. Okay. Second attack.
You're going to revert. Now you're two away from hitting him.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Damn it.
And he did alert that K-Pack.
He alerted the K-Pack.
He sure did, motherfucker.
Damn it.
By the way, I'm moving you up here because you attacked that guy.
Now we did lure them quite a ways away from the inn, but
Yeah, well, this map doesn't go that far north. And we'll say they started off over here. And have worked their way over. He could have gone 30. He only went 5, 10, 15, 20. Well, he went. Actually, he can only go here. As a matter of fact. So he's one square closer to you than he was before in that K-Pack. All right, Gorilla, you done? I guess so.
Yeah. I'm gonna grapple him. I'm gonna use it.
You can't. What kind of action are you going to use? You already attacked him twice.
I attacked him. I swung the sword, but I missed.
That still doesn't. It still counts as an attack.
I know.
It was a nice try, though. I'll give you that.
Gotta be more confident when you say it.
Yeah.
All right.
I want that to work.
Do you have a bonus action?
I'm gonna use. Am I doing this right?
Probably not.
Hang on one second. You fine? No. Okay. Yeah. That's it. That's it. I don't have a bonus action. Go.
All right. Now it is the K-Pack's turn, and he's going to run down this way. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
That's not the way I wanted him to go.
K-Pack's on the run. Yeah, that's a K-Pack for you. Not much of a fighter, really. Odie.
That boss is still up, huh?
Boz is still up, and the K-Pack ran down south. South, by the way, is where your plan is heading.
Yeah.
Do that. So I'm gonna run over this way
Okay,
so I can see that dude.
sure.
And it doesn't have a lot of great spells, but what is the range? How far away is he, do you think?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. He's...
About 60 feet.
I feel like he's a little bit further than that since your thing shut off right at 60 feet. Let's see.
Well, I mean, I was here, so I can go
He's
5,
70
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You get me to here.
That's more than enough space there.
All right, then I'm going to yell back at him, stop. Casting command.
Ooh. And he has to make a wisdom saving throw.
I believe it's a wisdom saving throw. Bear with me. This is not my character.
That's okay. You're doing great, by the way. You're
Yeah,
all doing
wisdom
great with
saving
these
throw,
characters.
DC 13.
That is a 1. So
All right.
he does not
Go.
make it. He rolled a 2. So he stops.
All right, good enough. I got him stopped, so that's kind of what I can do there.
The problem is there are 2 there. Well, all he has to do is yell.
Well, I can't give him another command, so
No, you can't.
Oh wait, I can't.
Well, Elston, is your turn.
Probably should have done that instead of grappling.
In retrospect.
unless I can move my silent image as a bonus action or something, and I think that's an action to move it.
What would you like to do with it? I'm going to let you do whatever you want with that silent image.
I mean, if it's a okay, then I'm gonna move it down beside him. Still that
Besides the bars, yeah.
yeah, still that extremely attractive
Yeah.
Long lashed.
Yeah.
Long lash, come hither tail.
delicious tail, yes.
Okay, it's right next to him.
Yeah, just to hopefully be a distractor.
All right, roll me. What are we rolling to see how good looking this is? I guess it's still a. This is probably
Performance?
still just
I mean, this is Odie's fantasy Bozak.
so pretty
so-
hot. So pretty hot.
Pretty hot, yeah.
Yeah.
This is the Bozak that Odie wakes up to in the middle of the night and has to go change his sheets.
So this is like this is like John Stamos in his prime hot is what we're talking
Yeah.
about. Is that right? Okay. It is its turn. We'll make a wisdom saving.
Oh, Elliston got skipped,
I'm sorry, I did skip Ellison. There we go.
which I'm not really sure what to do. I will try to. I'll copy the command spell on this guy and tell him silence.
Which one?
The guy up here by
I will
Elliston.
say that there's really nobody else he can yell to that's going to hear him.
Oh.
The bigger problem is the guy down
Okay.
south.
So if you could maybe get him in range.
Yeah, I guess I could run that way. All right, I'll try. This guy's probably going to swing at me, but oh well.
He will, yeah.
I don't think I can get in range.
Only a 10.
That actually misses.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I think you can go further. I think you can go down here, can't you?
The token is being weird. I'm having a hard time moving.
Yeah, to get it around the
like-
the corner of the inn, you gotta like pull it to the side, and then yeah, it's kind of weird.
I mean, we'll say that you can. He's 55 feet away, so even with this thing here, we'll say that you can still see him.
All right, I'll take it. Yeah, I will command him to be silent.
All right, so he needs another wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, DC 14 for Elliston.
He did better. He did better than the 1. He got a 2 this time around. He rolled double 3s, by the way, to get 2 2s, whether he was rolling at advantage or disadvantage. So he is now stopped and silenced.
Perfect.
Need to hold him long enough for Gorell to kill them all.
Just like I like my draconians, stopped and silent.
Yikes. I don't know how I feel about that. All right, so the boss is going to go after Gorell. 6 will miss. Oh, that was a mistake roll. Then the bite. 20?
I'm pretty sure that does hit.
For
Double
Gorell.
check.
Yeah, the other group
Gorell, yeah.
was the one with all the
Yeah.
armor, right?
Right, yeah.
So 9 piercing on Gorell.
Oh, great. First the exploding dragon, and then this.
You got a
Okay.
paladin here; he can help you out.
It is your and you have a. I was gonna say a Cuban for some reason, a cleric.
Oh,
you got a
right,
Cuban.
we got a
Cubans will
cleric.
help you.
Cupid.
That would be fun, actually. A Cupid class.
I'm not Cupid. Cuban.
No,
Oh,
Cupid as a
That's very different.
Yeah, they're very handy
That's
to have
different,
around.
yeah. I don't know how that's gonna
Very-
work, but
You ever hang
very
out with
thick
Cubans?
accent.
Very handy to have around.
Very handy. That's true, though. They can
Yeah.
fix your car with nothing but a hammer and a screwdriver.
Yeah, back in Miami, I used to.
Absolutely.
I got great parking at the Orange Bowl. It was. I'm not exaggerating. That's true. That's all true. All right. Anyway, Gorell, you are up.
Okay. Okay. So this guy. So that guy. That one I'm fighting. He's still there. He's not moving. He hasn't moved. This guy up
not
top
right,
with
not
me
yet. He's
hasn't
he's a
moved.
little
Okay.
tipsy and he's getting angry.
Sure. All right. I'm just gonna attack him. Two-handed
He,
warped
he
sword.
thinks you're trying to steal his dude. 16,
16?
just misses again. Just misses.
Good
It's
God.
a 17. You need a 17 to hit him.
Okay,
I'm just gonna
all
throw
right,
it
all
out
right.
there.
Just say
This is why I don't
Second.
use the.
22 hits.
That'll hit. This is why I don't use the WotC ones because they're easier to hit.
12 damage.
He's dead. Now,
Nice.
what are you using? Vorpal
Vorpal
sword. It's a
sword.
magic sword. We did establish in the first, maybe second episode that magic swords do not get stuck within the.
Yes.
What do you call it? The stone visage of the Draconians. So.
nice.
So I cut through him cleanly,
Yes.
and now I'm gonna bolt. Oh wait, that's an action, right?
You got 30
attack
feet. Yeah, you still have
Yeah.
movement. You can still
You
get
can, you can
Right.
still
30
move.
feet.
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20, 30 brings me up to whoops here next to this guy.
Yep.
Okay, I can't dash, right? 'Cause
No.
I already.
Unless
Okay,
you
all
can
right.
do it as a bonus.
Unless
Unless
you have
you
that as a
use-
bonus feature of some sort.
Or you use your action surge.
How long can you guys hold him? Can you hold him in one more another turn?
I don't know. I have to roll. We have to roll dice
Have
again
to
to
cast
find
the
out.
spells again.
You gotta roll dikes. Jeez, I don't know. I don't know about
This
this
is,
game.
you know what? This is Pride Month, so if you have to roll
Right.
dice, it isn't with advantage. So.
Now's the time. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, there's that. All right. No, okay. So that's the end of my turn then.
All right. So now it's this guy's turn. So at the end of his turn, he gets a couple of rolls, right?
No, he has to follow the command on this turn, and then the spell's over.
Oh, so right now he can't do anything. That being said, I'm gonna roll perception checks for these two Bas to see if they notice him run around the corner and then stop without saying it. And like
Well,
you
they're
can
all-
tell he
they're-
wants to say something, but his mouth is open, but nothing comes out. Perception is wisdom, right?
I believe so. Yep.
A 4. If he had advantage, it would have been a 19, which would have been a crit for him because he has a -1.
But a 4 is probably not going to do
And a
it.
13. What is the shit? What are your combined what do you call that?
DC?
Saving throw DC, yeah.
My Elliston spell save DC is 14.
Plus 13.
So we'll say we did say that was a 13.5 combined there. So we'll say that he is alerted. He's like if we're playing Metal Gear Solid, he has the
Yeah.
yellow exclamation point.
Not the red.
Okay. Not the red one.
Hey, what's that? What's that? So he is not. He's suspicious, but not yet alerted. Odie.
Come back towards us.
I'm gonna get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna head down further, and I'm going to say, come.
That's a good one. If this were the boss next to
He
your
might,
hot
but
guy, then it would have been a different. It would have been a
this
different
guy wasn't too interested in
No, he wasn't. He
in
wasn't.
my dude. So yeah, he
Yes,
just wants to come to me.
He is going to use the correct interpretation of the word. I wish you used that on the other one. I wish this guy was still, attracted
Yeah.
to the other one. That would have been. It probably would have gotten us kicked off of Twitch, but although
Yeah.
I've seen some of these videos with people in jacuzzis and whatnot. Anyway,
Kind of cagey about it though.
Okay.
because I haven't actually seen them. I've heard about it,
I wasn't.
and I'm not
gonna
entirely
question
sure it was
really.
on Twitch. It might have been. That might have been OnlyFans.
Might have been.
You think I'm going to pay for OnlyFans? I really don't know. I'm too cheap for that. Anyway, what are we doing?
I'm casting command again. The DC
Oh,
is there.
so
yeah.
I like him to come to me, basically. Or if he wants to reinterpret it, that's okay.
That's another two. That's
It
another
would.
two.
The other Draconians would probably stop being suspicious and go, okay,
Yep. He would definitely, the other Draconi would definitely look away. I'll tell you that.
Oh.
However, he does turn around and walk toward you.
All
He
right,
rolled a 2.
excellent. Got a new friend.
Yes.
I kind of glance back towards my current friends.
His hand is in his pants, unsure of what to do with it.
That's all right.
All right, Elliston.
Elliston, not much for the damage side of this game, so he will just cast command again to keep him quiet. Silence.
All right, he will take.
DC 14. Just gotta hold him there till the violence.
You can't see this, but I promise you, he got a 14.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like to use an inspiration point to make him re-roll?
Oh,
You have
I
three.
This
did
isn't something we've done before, but why not?
I would like to do that since it's an option.
Sure. If it wastes those inspiration points. I still have 14 to use against you, so I'm not really that concerned. He rolled a 15 that time,
Oh.
Ouch.
so he's only getting better.
Can I make him keep going?
You can make him keep going if you want.
Oh, yeah. Roll again.
It's back to the
Can't
one.
take him with
This
you.
was double ones. I rolled 2 2s minus 1, so that's
Had to get a few good rolls out of his system.
yep. Even if you just put those two together, didn't even add them up, just put them together into one number, he still couldn't make it.
All right. So he's silenced then.
Yep. But we still have. Oh, he's dead. Gorell.
All right. Let's see. 10, 30. Oh, damn it. All right. So 30's gonna get. 30 to get me here.
Throw your sword, man. Do you.
No, I'm not throwing it. Still won't shut up about that. I'm not doing it
Oh,
again.
that was my favorite. That was my favorite thing.
Let's see. And oh fuck it, I'll throw an axe at him. I'm gonna aim for the head. Hand axe.
What's up with my?
15 hit him. Oh wait, no, it doesn't, does it?
It might hit him. Sorry, I'm having some problems. My bot. I just close him out. All right. That just hits him. Yes.
Okay. All right, so I threw a hand axe, aiming for the head. 10 damage.
Oof. That's a lot. Not enough to kill him. That being said, you do have another action. Or another attack, I should say.
All right, throw another one. Oh wait, no, that's her.
Oh, you know the funny thing is that Ventelis is still just tied up in the. I could have forgot all about him.
Who?
Ventelis.
Ah, damn it.
That'll miss. You got any
That'll
inspiration?
miss.
Who's
I do have an
Ventelis?
inspiration.
That's Gary's character. Way to pay attention to the game, Mike.
Well, no, I thought he was. What do you mean he's tied up? I thought he was.
He was your fake captor.
Right. Oh, yeah. Okay.
We
Yeah.
forgot all
I
about
assume he could slip his
We forgot all
bonds.
about him. Yeah.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
definitely
yeah,
could.
he can slip his bonds. yeah.
Yes.
All right, re-rolling that second throw. 24.
That'll hit. He has 12 hit points left.
Ah, 10. 10
He has
damage
2
on
hit points left.
that.
I think it's his turn next, though. So, or no.
It is, but he can't do anything again.
Yeah, you can't do anything.
It is Odie's turn.
So he can't
Odie,
do
finish
anything,
him.
even if.
Well, he follows
He's
the
been
commands
hit.
from last round on his.
I know,
on
but
his
he's
turn.
been hit, so I'm just surprised he can't
Oh,
do anything.
yeah.
What?
Command doesn't specify anything about that, but I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah, it doesn't. No, that's
No.
surprising to me. But yeah,
That's hold person.
yeah. So I'm surprised this doesn't
Sleep.
do something like
Yeah.
that. But all right, cool.
All right, Odie.
All right, Odie's only got 2 left. Finish him.
One hit'll do it.
If you
Well, if we
steal all the
can.
glory.
I'm gonna go ahead and give it a swing, though. Find out and be like, "Sorry, buddy." 10's probably not gonna do it.
Nope,
24 might though,
that'll do it.
or a whole
gonna-
bunch.
Yeah. Close him out. Where is? He turns into acid. I'm pretty sure. Yep, a 5-foot radius pool of acid, which is only Odie. DC 12 dexterity saving throw, please.
Dexterity saving throw 19.
All right, so he will take half of this, so he'll take 4 points of damage.
All right. Well, good job, guys. We managed to not alert the entire inn to our presence.
Yet. All right.
Yet.
And Michael, why don't
Give
you
it
talk
time.
about what you have either on Amazon or the DM's Guild, so I can go to the bathroom.
Sure. I can do that on Amazon. I have, excuse me, on Amazon I have Fire Fallen, Firefallen. It's a series about a knight who is basically trying to save the kingdom. But he's
Aren't they
really
all?
well, they all are. But he started out as a horse person. He was just a simple
Centaur.
horse trainer, stable worker, and suddenly just found himself thrust into this role that he's currently in, which he's doing really well in. But I'm actually coming out with another, the most latest version of the story, which goes back in time a little bit and doesn't talk about the knight at all, but actually features his squire before the squire became a squire, and was just an average mill worker trying to escape the destruction of his village, without anything more than his simple abilities as a mill worker, and maybe a little bit of supernatural stuff thrown into that. And that's all on Amazon. I got a book of poetry out there, and I'm actually coming out with another story too, which is completely unrelated, which has to do with basketball, but not at all related to the Fire Fallen series, obviously. But yeah. And then on DM's Guild, I have several works out there. Frigid Zombies, probably being the best one. And on DM's Guild, my brother, Chuck, just came out with a brand new release on DM's Guild today, or yesterday, I think it was. That's DragonLance Untold Quests. So DragonLance Untold Quest is on the DM's Guild.
Yeah,
Product 480698.
It is an adventure. There's 3 adventures in there, and you can buy it in PDF, hard copy, or soft back copy. And thank you for mentioning that. I was going to, but I forgot. So I'm glad you said that. I got to pick that one up. It looks great. It's also it's great for once you finish the War of the Lands, which we will do in 2035 or thereabouts.
2040.
Yeah, give or take. And yeah, it takes place in the Age of Mortals. All right, so we are going to cut back to now the other group with the kids. We have a cat who has slipped away from the hobgoblins. Bromenard says, frigid zombies. How do you know my ex, Michael? Why do you think she's your ex, Bromenard? Huzzah!
Huzzah!
Heck.
All right. So we have Fox. Nope, not Fox Song. Stone Moss, the cat,
Stone Moss the cat. Yep.
and we have inside of the building with the where are you going with those? Why don't we talk about that?
What's that?
You were
These civilians.
running around being chased by the
I was being chased and I was trying to get away, and I think maybe I got away from him. So I'm gonna,
you've
if I got
lost it
away,
a little bit, yeah.
if I got away, I'm gonna head back down to the basement.
Alright, so
To
you're
see
back down
if
in
the
the
kids
basement.
have gotten up to anything. I'm guessing not, because I gave them a dagger
Yeah, no instruction.
and no instructions. But at least, hopefully, they hid the dagger. And it's not still laying there.
Yeah, no, the kid has the dagger. He has stone paws now. Bromenard says, "Aww." And the kid says, "Oh, look, the cat's back. Maybe he can free the beast to help us."
And I kind of like stop and stare at him, and then my tail like in a question mark.
Through the door, there's a beast. He's trapped in here also.
I'll go look at this door.
It's a heavy wooden door that is closed.
Have a handle?
It does.
Does it have a handle I could jump up on and with using my 5 to 8 pounds manage to open?
You can try. Now, it's definitely not a doorknob, so there is a handle, so it's possible. That being said, you're going to need to roll something. What
I
do you
mean,
wanna
my
roll?
cat can open up our doors in our house, even the circle door handles, but
Well, my cats are too dumb to even push a door
or
open.
they'll
with
reach
their-
underneath and then they'll just like grab it and then just give it a good pull.
Yeah.
And some of them, they'll do it enough and they'll actually pop the darn thing open.
My cat can eat a whole watermelon. What's that movie from? Anybody? Anybody?
No idea.
What? No.
What kind of cat is it? A good cat. Ruben and Ed, with Howard Hessman and Crispin Glover.
Wow.
No.
The odd
You are
couple
digging
you
deep.
didn't know you wanted to see in a movie together.
I've actually seen the Odd Couple movie. I don't remember that.
Well, Ruben and Ed was not. It was a very different movie. That
Oh,
was not
okay.
in the Odd Couple. That was.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
It was made sometime in the mid '90s. Anyway, it was a very good movie. Very funny. Anyway, I don't know if it holds up. I've only seen it in the '90s.
So,
All right.
yeah.
So
How should we try this?
dexterity, let's say.
All right. So once again, I get a +2. Oh, 7.
Yeah, you jump up. You do hit the handle, but the door seems to be locked, probably.
You know,
1991. Chris Andrew. Wow, with the knowledge right out of the gate. Did you see that movie or did you look it up on IMDb though, Chris Andrew? We'll see how cool you really are. Cool being if you did see the movie, just to be clear.
so I'm gonna try again though. I mean, just to see if I can get it
Sure.
a second time.
Yeah.
21.
21. Yeah, you're able to get that. You're like hanging on to it with your cat claws, but the door is locked.
All right, so the door is locked. Well, once again, I can't pick locks, so this might as well be unobtainium again.
Which side the hinges are on.
Yeah. Oh boy. Yeah. Which side are the hinges on? Because I could I could revert to my normal self and take hinges off.
All right. Let's do 50-50. Give me high or low.
Hi.
All right. You gonna roll or?
I don't really care. My computer decided I needed to know which brand of car is the most reliable. It won't go away. There. Now I'm getting.
You gotta pay the
Seriously.
ransom.
Lord, Microsoft.
What's the answer?
Make a better product. Don't advertise junk at me.
All right. Anyway, that's it's on the inside. It opens inward.
No, so the creature inside should be able to open it then.
But it's a beast, and the beast cannot apparently.
A beast inside, huh?
That's what the kid said.
That can help them? They don't seem scared of this beast.
Apparently, no, they don't. So,
All right. Damn it.
All right. What are you gonna do out there, Feldspar and Ergrin?
I'm just waiting for something to happen.
Yeah.
The cat just sort of went in, and I'm not really sure. Not exactly want to stroll in there, so I'm just on Overwatch for now.
Ergrin?
Yeah, I'm looking. He really doesn't have...
You're hoping that he has something better than he does. Believe me, I've been there.
Yeah.
The previous 4 weeks, I was doing the same thing.
He does have sleight of hand.
We can make that work with picking locks
Yeah.
if we need to.
Yeah. Okay. So
He would need
All right.
something to be able to, like a tool of some kind.
thieves' tools.
Not even necessarily the thieves' tools, but we can. I mean, it's going to be a higher
Not the
DC without. But
the dagger's really not going to help.
I mean, you could
that,
try it, but it's going to be a high DC.
Okay.
Could be like a barrel.
Oh, and they had a full rest, right? So
Yeah.
he's got an exhaustion level check, so I should get rid of that.
Yeah, he doesn't have exhaustion. I don't know.
Okay,
when.
okay.
That was even before we
Okay.
came back to him, probably.
Let's see.
Yeah, Ergrin has very slight hands.
Okay.
They're
All right,
dainty
so
like a
he's
child's.
Ergrin's gonna squeeze himself through that window and try to free the kids.
All right, there's a
Dagger.
couple of things that are going to need to be done then.
Okay.
First of all, he's going to need to roll another stealth.
Sure, of course. Here we go.
8.
8. Not good.
No, that's not.
Wait, no.
You
I mean,
took the words right
I
out of
have-
my mouth.
I honestly have no idea how many inspiration he has. He just has inspiration checked.
Then that was
So-
it. Then you used it.
God damn it! All right, I'm gonna spend one of Gorel's then.
Okay.
He still has 5 left.
Oh yeah, you got a bunch last time, I think, or the time before.
Yeah, right. So okay, stealth. Ergrin. What's that?
7.
So
That's
it's even
the
worse.
wrong direction. Yeah, you're getting worse.
Again, reroll.
Ooh, a crit
21.
for 21. All right.
There you go.
So he's able to
He's full on army crawling over there
Sneaking
through the
past-
tall grass
sneaking
like a
past
sniper.
the drinking, shall we say, drunk hobgoblins.
Sure.
Now you get to the
They are.
window.
I get to the window.
Now I'm
wanna
gonna
squeeze-
need, we'll say, a dexterity to try to squeeze himself through.
Dex,
Acrobatics if he has it, I guess.
which is better. I guess.
Hopefully, he did not have a
acrobatics
big breakfast.
Yeah. 7.
is better. Oh my god. I'm gonna blow all of Gorell's. Points
We're
here.
still early on in this heist, or these heists.
All right, we need every step of it to go well.
So far, that's not working out.
No.
No.
Well, we managed to kill all 3 of those draconians, and he got a 20.
There we
There's
go.
a 20,
Dex.
another crit.
20.
You go from 7 to 20 each time.
That's right.
Right?
You know
Yes,
me,
you
Adam,
are
it's
able
all or
to.
nothing.
He's able to squeeze himself through. So put Urgrin in this room.
So as soon as I see
Okay.
you in there, I will meow and point, kind of scratch at that door.
Who are you, sir?
Don't you all fret none, kids. I'm friends with this kitty cat here. I'm here to get you all out. Why is the cat scratching at the door?
Well, that's where the beast is, and the beast could help us kill all of the hobgoblins.
Beast, you say?
Yes.
How do we know this beast ain't gonna kill us?
Well, because he's trapped here just like us, sir.
Doesn't mean he won't try and turn on us.
Well,
Does
I
the
don't know
beast
nothing
speak?
about nothing, sir. I'm just a small boy.
Exactly. So, I'm gonna look at the cat and go, what do you think? Should we?
I'll do the question mark again. I
All right, cat. Don't.
He
know.
turns
I'll go
around
over-
though, so like the cat's asshole is the, the point of the exclamation point
Well,
or the question mark.
if that ain't a question mark, I don't know what is. I'm gonna say no for now. Maybe later on free.
So then I'll go over and paw at one of their manacles and
Yeah.
kind of look up imploringly, like,
Yeah. So I will take the dagger. Try to slide a hand on it.
We're gonna say 18 is the DC on this.
You know, of course you're gonna say that.
No, it should have said 20. I'm being nice to you.
3.
That's a 3.
Good God! How many fucking one? I already used 2 rerolls. Jesus. All right. Use another one. Hope these kids appreciate this.
I'm sure they do. 7. Oh, so
17.
Oh man, that's so close. But
Damn
yet,
it.
Can he
not
have
enough.
advantage?
No. No, we can't.
Yeah, the
For
cat
those of
gives
you
me
who
the
can't see,
advantage.
which is everybody, Kemchen's rolls, the other would be a 21 if he had advantage.
Yeah. But if I'm helping, he has advantage.
How are you?
the
All
cat
right.
give
Okay. All right. Let's think about this. Let's.
Yeah.
How is the cat
To pick a lock. Listen, to pick a
Helping
lock, you
Claw.
need.
this?
Yeah, he's got a claw. You need 2 things to pick a lock. You need the stable one, the straight one, and a curved one. He's providing the curved angle
You
pointed.
need I'm doing the tensioner with my claw.
Right. That's right. He's helping.
And he's poking at the pins with his dagger.
There you go. That's
That
it.
sounds really
You
safe
know
for
what?
the cat.
You know what? I'll give it to you. All right. One's free.
Yes. One
Which-
is free.
Which one did you free?
The one.
The one with the
cat's
dagger
next to.
is I think who I would be.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the round token one.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
All right. He looks like he's got like his fist out. He's full of spit and vinegar. That kid. Yeah.
Okay. And I'm gonna say to him, all right, kid, you can fit through that window. We got friends on the outside.
But
Don't
what
make
about
no
all the
noise.
hobgoblins?
Don't you worry. Don't you worry none about
Are
it.
they gone? Did you kill them?
No, they just won't budge. You keep quiet. And he like pinches his lips shut. Keep quiet. Quiet.
What the?
They're just- quiet.
I'll give a low warning meow. Okay.
See,
Should I
You
just go
get
by
it.
myself then?
no, we've got friends outside. Stay with our friends. Keep quiet.
Wait a minute. What do I do? I don't know. Should I stay here? Do I go? I don't understand what you're saying.
I'll point at the manacles. Let's lock this one back up.
What is that
It's
cat
effective.
pointing at the manacles for?
I understand why they locked this one up.
Yeah, right. Again, I'm pinching his lips shut. Like, look, kid, our friends are outside. They're here to help. You got to stay quiet, though. You stay with our friends till we free everybody else. Okay? You understand?
So no. Do I leave or do I stay?
He's going outside with our friends. We've got friends outside. God damn it. It's like school all over again. Listen to what I'm saying.
Now, what was the assignment again?
Exactly. I don't understand.
Mr. Merja, I don't really understand.
It's because you're stupid. All right. Oops. Yes.
All right, so
We have
he
friends
will.
outside.
He's going
Stay
to need
with- stay
help
with their
getting out that
friends.
window, but I guess you lift
Sure.
him and help him out
I'll
that window.
boost him up.
All right, we will.
They'll
We're-
start just outside waving him over.
All right, we'll worry about him once in a moment. All right, now what?
Move on to the next kid. Try
And
to
move
free
on to
them.
the next one.
There's actually 2 girls with cats, which is kind of funny. In this,
Yeah.
these tokens.
They're just kittens. They can't do nothing. All right.
Well, that's why this
Same
cat
thing.
is here, is to rescue its kittens.
Yeah.
There you go.
You got 3 cats? That's like triple advantage for picking them up.
Yeah.
Who's next? Can I be next?
Yeah, let's
Sure.
get the girls out, I guess.
Hey,
Sure.
what about me?
All right. Patience. All right. Sleight of hand again.
So
with
that one was
advantage.
from Brooklyn, or what?
Yep.
With
Hey,
advantage,
what are you talking
right?
about? I want to
I'm
go
over
first.
here. I'm over here.
Hey, I'm over here. I got a pizza in the oven. What the
Glad-
fuck are you doing? It's gonna fucking burn up there. You think those hobgoblins are gonna get the pizza right there? You don't know what the fuck, man. Come on.
I still got advantage, right? Cat's still helping me.
I'm still helping.
I guess so. Sure.
16 to make it.
18 was the DC.
Oh,
We could
18.
try again, though.
Yeah, because it's.
Ah. Yes. We'll try
Well,
again.
no, he rolled. Sure, let's just do it. We'll.
I'm burning all
Burning
my,
them up,
my
burn 'em up.
points.
17 is so
17.
close. That's so close, but it's not
Jesus.
enough. It's 18. 18 is the one you want. We lost our music. Sorry, guys.
I think
I
this
can
is-
sing.
No, please don't.
How many did I use here? Stealth 1, 2, 3. That was 4. Oh my god, this is my last one. Sleight of hand.
Oh.
16 will not do it. This girl
All right.
will not be saved.
Sorry, kids, you're not of luck. Bye.
Well, you can go to the other kids and try them, but that one you can't. This
1 out of 4 ain't bad.
we'll say this girl right here is stuck.
How about pulling the manacle out of the wall?
That's a possibility.
How strong do you feel?
Whoa, Chris Andrew
Oh.
cheers 300 bits. That's 3 inspiration points. 2 Kemchan. Huzzah!
Yay!
Huzzah!
We could try again.
We can try again. All right, buddy. Here we go. Sleight of hand.
15. You're going
Wrong
backwards by 1 every time. Chris Andrew says, no, the children are our future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. That's
16.
a nat 1 for a 2.
Well, we have advantage, so 16.
We have
Oh,
advantage,
16.
16.
Yeah. Still not good enough, though. You
Good
got one
God.
more inspiration point left.
Well, might as
Do you
well.
use it or you just chop this kid's feet off?
Is that an option?
Sure.
that an
It's D&D. Everything's an option.
I mean, anything's an option, but this is a heroic campaign, not
Yes.
an easy
Yeah.
one. So
Right.
It'll go south real fast like those original Fallout games.
20.
20.
There you go. She is free.
All right. I got
Nice.
2. We got 50%.
We got
That's a
2.
pretty good ratio. We got half.
All
Not
right.
not when you're counting attempts here. It's not a good ratio.
Yeah, I know.
And yeah. All right, so she is out, and
She's
we'll
out.
deal with her later. What about the other two?
Maybe Mr. Beast can help.
Mr. Beast.
Might be time to let the beast out.
The monster's loose.
Oh boy. All right, Ergrin realizes he's not doing it so hot here. Lockpicking. Oh man, I can't. There's got to be something else I'm missing here.
On Ergrin's sheet, no. You've done more with Ergrin than Will ever did. When Will used him, he never saved any children.
Well, we don't know if these children are saved yet.
It's unfortunate that I'm a cat and I can't cast guidance on you.
Okay. What is this? Wait, hold on. He's
And
got
I could go
spells
back
here.
to druid form and do that,
What
but
is that?
What is this?
Dominate
Dominate
beast, oh.
beast. Hold on. You attempt to beguile the beast.
Okay.
See.
You attempt to
succeed.
beguile. I love it already. You
I
attempt
know
to
it.
beguile a beast
All
that
right,
you
wait,
can
while the
see
beast is
within
charmed.
range.
Okay, yeah. While the beast is charmed, telepathic link. As long as the two of you are on the same plane of existence. That she commands.
more Bugs
All right.
Bunny type of beguiling going on? Or...
No. This is more Doctor Strange beguiling. Okay, I'm going to say, fuck it. That better chance with the beast. And I'm gonna go over to the door. Oh wait, it's locked, right?
It's locked.
It is locked.
It's locked. So I'm still gonna have to fucking pick a lock. God
or
damn it.
bust it open.
It is wood, so you might be able to
It
break
is
it
wood.
open.
Just kick it open. Does Ergrin have that kind of strength?
I have no idea.
It can't be much worse than his lockpick.
right.
Oh,
Oh, he's got a little strength. Okay, I'm gonna try to kick open the door. Is that? I assume that's a strength check.
Athletics, if that's better.
Athletics. No, just straight up strength will be
Just as good.
just as good.
All right.
Oh, what was the DC on that door?
It's more than 10, I'll tell you that.
How do we know? Maybe it's 9. Did you check?
I know! It's not 9! 15.
Could be a
I'm going to give you 15.
yeah.
I'm going to be nice to you and give you 15.
fine. Well, I don't have any more inspiration points. I blew them all on picking the kid's lock.
With something like this, a lockpick I think is different than a bash.
Yeah,
a bash I
15
feel like
is
you
a-
can keep doing.
Okay.
Where a
okay.
lockpick is a little different because that takes more finesse.
Gotcha. All right.
Yeah,
so-
and a 15 is exactly what the example is. So he nailed that.
Michael, I'm the dungeon master of this game. I know everything about Dungeons and Dragons.
I know, but I'm translating for you.
Thank
'cause
you for
Chan
doing
wasn't
that. I
sure.
appreciate it.
Yes, thank you.
You need to
Translate.
whisper more, and instead of nothings into Kemchan's ear, you need to whisper things like that.
Yes,
The DC for a stuck door is 15.
and make it a husky whisper. That's why I like it.
That's why
All
you're
right.
sleeping with the DM, my friend.
And just for clarification for everybody at home, my wife gave me this shirt.
In honor of
Um,
Kemchan and my relationship.
That's right. And I am proud of it. All right. All right. I'm gonna bash away this door again. Here we go. Strength
5.
5. Even
That
with-
first
Hey, is the
one
cat-
really took its toll on you.
Yeah,
Is the
that
cat
really hurt
helping?
your
Is the cat
shoulder.
helping me? Do I have advantage? 'cause
You
the cat's
the
helping?
cat cannot help you with this.
I'm
one,
not
that's
sure
for
how I'm
sure.
gonna help. I'm riding on your other shoulder.
Yeah, the distraction of the cat is what gave you the 5.
All right. Here we go again. Strength
15.
15.
You
I'm gonna go actually and listen at the stairs, make sure we're not attracting attention with all this chaos and commotion.
That's a good idea.
And I do have, I believe, advantage on those checks.
Yes, you do. So roll me your perception check, and then I will tell you what happens before we end tonight's stream.
18.
18. Yes. You do hear rustling from upstairs as the crack of the door happens. So now there are people moving toward these stairs.
All right.
Now I'm gonna reveal.
I'll
an
give a
area.
low warning meow.
Michael, I'd love you. Oh, you were gonna do it. I wasn't.
Yeah.
All right. So, Ergrin, you bash into this room. You put your shoulder and bash in, and this giant cave bear,
Nice.
also chained to the wall,
Of course it is.
makes this big, giant growl at you. And that is where we end tonight's episode.
So this is went from bad to worse.
Yeah. It
Not
did.
necessarily. Ergrin's good with animals.
Yeah, okay.
Not necessarily. Should
Figures.
have thought of that a long time ago.
I wonder what the cave bear's DC is, and can I wild shape into him?
That's a good question.
I'm guessing not. I'm not a moon druid. Moon druid definitely could at this
Oh,
Yeah.
by now, but I'm an astral druid, so probably not.
Anyway, thank you guys for hanging out with us on
Circle of the stars.
I'm doing my
Sorry, I'm
outro
thinking.
here, man. What the hell?
It's important.
Yeah.
I had to
Anyway,
clarify.
oh god damn it! Shut up.
I need my translator. Translate.
That's
Right now, Adam is trying to end the stream.
Ah, gotcha. Thank you.
We are not
Thank
letting him. Okay, go ahead. You
Chris
have my
Andrews
permission
says,
to
"Ooh, this
continue."
is a nice transition to next week's Honey Heist game." We actually do have a cliffhanger Honey Heist out there somewhere. Anyway, thank you guys for hanging out with us on D&D Fridays, where Atomic Peanut Butter presents DragonLance: Dragons of Faith, Part 5! Exclamation point, because I'm very confident about this. We will not be here next week. We will hopefully be back the following week to find out what the fuck is going to happen with this situation, which has gone from bad to worse.
Yes.
And we
We're
still
gonna make
haven't...
Chuck play that session all by himself.
Yeah, we're just... This is going to be Chuck.
Chuck
I'm not
and
even- I'm
Cass
not
can
even-
play
everybody.
that.
Yeah. Next week, we're just going to have Chuck do it, just to see what happens. But thank you guys for hanging out with us as always. We appreciate it. For Michael, Sedgwick, Kemchan, Gaz, and Chuck, the two of which couldn't bother to be here tonight, I am Adam, saying be safe out there, be kind to one another, and we will see you next time on Dragonlance. Bye-bye.
Bye now.